If I'm being honest, at the moment the atmosphere at the stadium has not improved.
The difference with the hybrid to the Emirates is that this stadium was really built more for corporate, I think.
Back in the day you used to have the terraces where you could stand up with your mates and be amongst your friends. Nowadays, sing a song, you're told to sit down.
It was so quiet.
Go to the Emirates Stadium today.
The atmosphere at the stadium needs help. Let's create 2 sections in this ground that their job is to sing, to get the, to get the place going.
Hello and welcome to FanPark Live with me, Adam, and
Loomis.
We are here to talk about the Arsenal and Manchester United game. I'm trying. I said I didn't care about the match, but I don't know.
What it is? I think it would have been an easier pill to swallow if we lost the game from like the 70th or 60th or something like that.
Yeah.
But to lose it in the last minutes of the game, man.
And the type of goal as well. It was like like you said, three people around. It's not that great. Guys, make sure you call in. We want to hear what you have to say about the game as well. 0203 606 0315 is the number you need to call. We are powered by the One Football app, and I'm going to link my phone in a second to go through all the statistics of that. Also, make sure you download the UFF app. There's lots of great content on there. The link is in the description below. But as I say, talk to me about the game. What you say, it's not nice to lose it in such a fashion in the last couple minutes of the game. Where do you think it went wrong for us?
I don't know. I feel like some of the players just weren't at their best once again. Like they weren't firing. Aubameyang was isolated in the game. Didn't get much chances. The one solid chance he did get, I think he rushed it with the header. Reece Nelson got into a few good positions. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to capitalise on them. I feel like there's just a lot of not being able to capitalise on getting ourselves in good positions and not making chances for ourselves, and then gifting opportunities to Manchester United for the goal. Like we were defending okay. Like what's his name? I'm gonna just call him Mav. Made some good tackles and clearances, and even Chambers as well looking good. We had Monreal come on, who's better than Kolasinac, so it was looking a bit more solid at the back. But then to lose like that, like from the first, Fellaini scored an offside goal just before that. Sorry, not Fellaini. Fellaini hit the crossbar and then Rashford hitting the rebound, but he was offside. Literally 3 or 4 minutes before that, and literally the same goal pretty much, except this time Fellaini's header goes in, and I think Ospina should have done much better to stop that, man. He should have done.
But I mean, it's interesting because you were saying before that he's the best number 2 in the league.
Yeah, I was saying that.
And that he could play for a number 7 club or top 7 club.
I think he could, but what you said, I didn't disagree with that. He's got a lot of mistakes in him, so yeah, there we see again. And I think it just goes to show there.
Yeah. But as we say, guys, make sure you call in 0203 606 0315. We are ready to take your calls. Let's go through the One Football app. Now, who was it? Paul Pogba was the man of the match, but not by many votes though. 2,700. Mkhitaryan second, 1,059. Sanchez was third with 494. So there's a clear winner there. Paul Pogba.
I feel like Fellaini and Martial, their substitution was so key to United winning this game. Like Martial was terrorizing Bellerin. Absolutely terrorizing him. Like that's the kind of thing as well you want to see Bellerin attempting to do sometimes when he gets up the other end. He doesn't try and take anyone on. Yeah. And you can see what happens when you actually have a bit of something about you going forward and you put that defender under pressure. Let's take this call.
Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name and who do you support?
My name's Danish.
Hello, Dennis.
That's not what he said.
I would just want to say that Arsenal was shit.
And he hung up. So thank you, Dennis.
Yeah. Well, breaking news there.
Yeah, tell us something we don't know. And he's gone as well. But you know what? He's not wrong. And I'm inclined to agree with him. However, we have a new manager coming in. We don't know who it is. Wenger's leaving. So all of this, you better get your banter in now because it can't run forever. Is that not ended now?
You just
There you go. Yeah. Get your banter in now because it won't last. I promise you, it will not last. I'm not gonna allow it to run.
So you said you're gonna be in them board meetings when they're selecting a manager. You're not gonna allow it.
Watch me. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name and who do you support?
I'm an Arsenal fan. My name is Abdullah.
Hello, Abdullah. How do you feel about the game?
Oh, I think it's a decent result considering the fact that we were literally playing our reserves and everything which has been going on. I think it's a decent result. I was actually expecting a 5-0 battering or a 6-0 battering. Honestly, not gonna lie. Honestly, I think it was a Wenger is a masterstroke because with Fellaini's winner now he'll be getting a 5-year contract extension, which will eventually haunt Manchester United. But all jokes aside, I think we played decent. Xhaka, I mean, he's been very heavily criticized, but I think he showed that he can play decent as well. Yeah, overall a decent result. Hold
on. I'm sorry, Abdullah. Listen, do you hear what you're saying? It's a decent result that we lost 2-1 to Man United. Do you hear?
Yeah, but it's Man United away, and you're playing a reserves, bro.
Yeah, but
is it me or does that sound wrong?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, if I never watched any of the game, if I was at work, I saw the team sheet, didn't watch any of the game. Then afterwards, I saw we lost 2-1. I'll be like, okay, that's decent. We didn't get embarrassed because that's what I would have expected based on the team sheet.
Yeah.
If I watched that game and saw how it panned out, I can't say that 2-1 is a decent result.
Yeah, of course. That's why I said it's a decent result because at the end of the day, we played well. I mean, the Greek defender that we just brought in, I mean, he played really well as well. So overall, it's the performance was nice. I mean, if you couldn't get the 3 points, basically the 3 point doesn't really mean anything now, does it?
Yeah, but then you should say it was a decent performance, but a bad result, innit? Not a decent result.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
you could say that,
that's
but
what
the result doesn't really matter now, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, to be fair, we're still the only team with no points in 2018
at all. And we lost
and it's going to be May now. That's
and we are doing something about it now, haven't we? We have, Wenger has stepped down or probably sagged, so we are doing something about it. So rather than just looking at on the negatives that happen, I think it's
no,
okay
but it's still there's still a chance there for Wenger to redeem himself somewhat, innit? Like I don't want to see Wenger. I know he's leaving. I don't want to see Wenger leave with that stain like that. The whole of 2018 he couldn't win a game.
That's why we had the Atletico game. I mean, everyone was expecting us to lose versus Atletico when we draw them.
I wasn't
expecting us to lose. When we tied the game and they were all like, "Oh, you bottled it." I mean, it's not over yet.
No,
Let's wait till the game, then we'll talk.
I do appreciate your optimism, and I think it is always good to try and look at the positives. But I think maybe I don't know. Maybe it was just a poor choice of words. I'm not too sure. But thank you very much for calling in, Abdullah. We appreciate that.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you.
Right.
But I listen, I don't know if everybody else agrees. Is that just how far Arsenal have fallen? We get to the point where we go Man United away, and we lose 2-1, and people say that's a decent result. Is that really, really what we're on now?
No, I'm not having that.
Is that it?
It wasn't a decent result.
Come on, man. No, of course it wasn't.
It wasn't a decent result.
Of course it wasn't.
Based on that performance of both teams, we could have won that game. We should have got a point at least.
Definitely. And like you said, we don't have any points in 2018, and it's May. But guys, let us know if you agree, and we'll ask this guy. No, we won't. No, we will not. Let us know if you agree. 0203 606 0315. Have Arsenal fallen so far from grace that this was a decent result? Is losing to United 2-1 a decent result? What the hell am I saying? Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Hi, it's Dole from Middlesbrough again.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Well, I'm very happy with that win. I know you probably won't be, but I will be honest, United were lucky not to concede the second goal. Marouane Fellaini, well, what a hero he was today. Great win for United. I have a feeling with the way Arsenal played today that they might cause a shock against Atletico Madrid. But we just have to see how it goes on Thursday.
Is he? What did he say?
He said we have to see how it goes on Thursday against Atletico Madrid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you reckon? Do you? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, are you optimistic that Arsenal could do something in that then? Or not optimistic because you don't support them?
Well, with the way they played today, obviously Mkhitaryan played very well today against his old team.
Yeah.
You know, I think with the way that Arsenal played, I think they could win.
Yeah.
But they would definitely have to score a couple of goals in order to beat Atletico Madrid, because currently Arsenal are going out on away goals with the way it stands, because obviously with Atletico Madrid getting the away goal in the first leg. So, you know, it was also interesting to see some of the youngsters playing for you today. Obviously, I knew he was going to play some of the youngsters, because I know that he'd be keeping Mesut Ozil and all them, Lacazette and all them good players, you know, for the Atletico Madrid game, because I know it's the most important game for you. But, you know, well, as a United fan, just very happy with today. And it's just...
Are you, though? Are you really happy with today? Because really, I don't think you played well.
Well, I'm very happy with the result. Not the performance in second half wasn't the best. But,
that's more realistic, because you made just as many mistakes as Arsenal did in the final third, and you're lucky that Martial came on and was attacking Bellerin every chance he got. But other than that, I really don't see what you did. Starting 11 wasn't up to anything. Sanchez, what the hell did he do? Where was he?
Nothing.
There you go. So, as a Man United fan, I don't know if I could probably say that I was happy with this performance. I mean, yeah, the result is good, but I can't agree. But listen, thank you very much for your call, and it's always good to speak to you, man. But yeah, I can't. I don't like speaking to a Manchester United fan that's happy. That's just like, yeah, I'm very happy with it. And he wants to speak on Arsenal's chances on this Thursday. Nah, I'm annoyed. I'm actually really annoyed. This guy also says, his name is Ashir Dar. You're Arsenal, you morons. Losing to Man United away ain't shocking for you. Shut up. Next comment. Because I think I'm annoyed. And I said I didn't care. Yeah, I'm annoyed that I'm annoyed. Because I didn't want it to be like this. This was just supposed to be a nothing game for me. But you're right. I think it's the way we lost.
It's the way we lost.
That was, I think,
sure, I'm so glad I never had to watch for United, fam. I will be fuming. I would just...
It's alright. It's cool. But yeah, the statistics. Let's go through that, even though it's going to make for painful reading. 59% to Manchester United. Arsenal had 40.8. Obviously, it was 2-1. United had 17 shots on goal. Arsenal had 8. 3 shots on target, which I thought it was linked. Okay, cool. I just need to link my phone.
3.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so 3 shots on target from 17 shots.
That's a bit mad.
That's not great, is it?
That's a bit mad.
But then they did have the offside chance as well. Shots on the bar, shots inside the box. United, weirdly, Arsenal had more tackles. But I suppose that makes sense because they had more possession. Yeah. Listen, it just goes to show Arsenal didn't really do what they were supposed to do. Man United weren't brilliant either. But like you said, they got the result. And that was that. But please let us know. Is it a decent result? Am I wrong? Am I talking rubbish? Are we morons? Are we deluded? 0203 606 0315. Let us know and call in. Hello, you're through to FanPark Live. What's your name and who do you support?
My name's Melvin and I'm an Arsenal fan.
Hello, Melvin. How are you doing?
I mean, at first, I wasn't that bothered with the game, knowing that it's going to be a weakened team.
Yeah.
We go focus more on Thursday. But watching the game, we played fairly well. Like, not bad enough to warrant losing the game. And I'm like, I'm just really disappointed.
I hear that. I really do hear it. Is it the manner of the defeat, man? Or is it more the fact that we could have won it, or we had our chances and we played well, but we just didn't capitalize on those?
We did have our chances, of course. Yeah, like Aubameyang's one and Reese's header earlier. But I think it's more we performed better than what everyone was expecting. So it's more down to the manner of the defeat rather than not taking our chances. Because again, the team was weaker but performed quite well considering what everyone else was expecting.
Yeah. Do you think any of the young players performed well? Do you think that someone made a name for themselves today?
Maitland-Niles, 100%.
Yeah, Maitland-Niles.
I think he was. I was expecting him to do something special considering he's playing in his natural position, but the way he played today, he looked he looked like he was one of the more experienced players. He looked very comfortable on the ball. He made quite a lot of tackles considering he was going up against.
I think that's why the tackle stat was so high, man.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Yeah.
Did you notice at the end of the game? I don't know if you saw the cameras after, like Pogba stopped and was talking to him for like a solid minute on the pitch.
Yeah.
So I think he was showing him respect for his performance during the game as well, man. Because he was up against him. Maitland-Niles bossed it, man.
Yeah, I didn't catch that on the cameras, but he did. He did deserve the plaudits if that is what happened, because he did play very well.
He did. Listen, thank you very much for calling in, bro.
Yeah, cheers, Norris. See you later.
Big up.
I think that probably tells you everything you need to know. If your opposite number is showing you that respect after the game, and telling you, listen, well, we don't know what he was saying, but you said we're talking for a considerable amount of time. It just goes to show he must have had a good performance, and obviously Pogba was showing respect. Man. Yeah,
he had a good game. Last time he played as well. Like he's been showing them signs since he come back from injury. That he's a player like now. I wouldn't be thinking, oh, let's send him on loan. I'm thinking, let's have him in and amongst the team.
Okay. Let's
have him playing in these games, getting experience, because in the games he's showing that he can do something. He can contribute. He's not dead weight being carried along. He's helping the team drive forward. You know what I'm saying?
So why is it that you'd rather send Iwobi out on loan, as opposed to?
Because I feel like Iwobi's got a lot of things that need to be either coached. He needs to be coached a lot. He needs to be molded. He needs to play around or with someone that's gonna take the time to better his game. And I think as well, when he's playing in his natural position week in, week out at another club, he'll be able to do that. Or I said, what I would initially do, now that we're getting a new manager in. What? That's just how bad Arsenal is. What? I'll say 6 months. Pre-season and 6 months with the manager when he comes in.
Yeah.
And then if that goes well, then he can stay on. And if not, January, just get him alone somewhere.
I hear it. So, hold on. What the hell was that?
No, we've got a Discord call coming through, but then this guy is supposed to mute his mic, but I don't know what's going on with him.
All right. Yeah, we've got a Discord call coming through. So yeah, let's see what you have to say. His name is Brown Bear. Brown Bear.
Yeah, it's Brown Bear. How are you doing?
I'm alright, Brown Bear. How are you?
I'm buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing.
Why's that?
I'm a Manchester United fan, that's why.
Oh, really? Okay. Why are you buzzing?
Because we just played shit for 90 minutes and we just beat Arsenal with the player that I hate the most. So, like, it just can't get better than that.
But why is that something to be proud of?
It can't get better than that.
That's just how worse bad Arsenal is. The cherry on top when you guys finish below Burnley and get knocked out by Atletico. That will be Wenger's legacy.
So you're happy that you beat a severely depleted Arsenal team, a team that has been rocked of confidence or shot of confidence all season, and has not got a single point. Why are you happy? Why are you happy with that?
I'm happy we beat Arsenal, dude. That's it, man. All this talk about Wenger being like Ferguson and comparing him to fucking Jose Mourinho, I mean, come on, sit down.
Okay.
We played shit, I grant you that. We've been doing that all season. We've been playing shit, and
so that's why I said today means so much to him, because they've had a shit season.
The only thing Jose Mourinho needs to
against Arsenal U23s.
is that we need to start playing urgently for minutes.
I can't lie. This is poor from you. This, as a fan, this is poor. This is terrible from you. You should be. I can't lie. You should be ashamed of yourself to call in on a show and tell me I'm happy with my team for beating Arsenal under 23s. You, sir, honestly think about yourself. Honestly, my friend, hang up the phone. Hang up the call right now.
Hang it up. I love you guys, but you're just angry right
Hang it up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Hang it up.
Wait, where you calling from?
Oh, he cut him off.
He cut him off.
Oh well. I'm sorry. Like, how's he gonna call in and tell me he's happy that Manchester United, big Pogba, Martial, Lukaku, Sanchez beat Arsenal under 23? Is that something to be proud of? Is that good? But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just angry, innit? Maybe.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny? Because this time last year, I was doing the same thing to United fans.
We've got another Discord call.
It was doing the same thing to United fans, so we just got to take it.
Alright, yeah. Hello, Ash. Ash went. I'm gonna look at the comments. Adam is mad for. I'm not funny, bruv. I'm not funny. I'm really not. I'm annoyed. 3DT. Only bright spark is Mav and mate. Like, you've started a trend, you know, man like Mav. Hashtag man like Mav. We love
Mav.
Sanchez hit the bar, almost scored. He did good, unlike Arsenal. Okay. If only Ospina wasn't like 5 foot. Right, so we got another Discord called Guna Gag. Let's see. Guna Gang.
I was about to say, man, there's a whole different thing. Gang.
There is. Hello.
Why is he?
Gang business!
We're good. We're good, thank you. How are you, Guna Gang?
Cool. To speak up.
What?
Can you speak up, please?
I believe Mavropanos was showing signs of great potential. Personally, I believe he's better than Mustafi.
Well, it's hard to say that after one game, though, isn't it? Today, obviously, he showed the good signs in that, so you should say he looks like he has the potential to be better than Mustafi. But after one game, you can't say that he's better than Mustafi. So let's not get carried away.
Yeah.
I think to be fair, I can't really blame Wenger for this result today. I think the performance from the players.
What do you think about Mkhitaryan celebrating after his goal? What a goal it was!
Did he celebrate? He didn't really celebrate. He just put his hands in the air.
I don't. You know what? I don't think he celebrated. I think that just goes to show the type of character that he is. He tried to show respect to Manchester United. He tried to show respect to Mourinho. He's more of a man than me, because I certainly would have celebrated. I would have gone up to Mourinho and said, "What?"
Well, do you know what I think it is? I think if he scored the goal that Fellaini scored, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If the celebration's the same. If he scores in the last minutes of the game, it might be a different situation. So, but either way, I think Mkhitaryan is, like he said, the kind of person he is. He seems like quite a chilled, laid back guy. He's not. He doesn't seem like he kind of holds grudges and stuff like that. He just wanted to get on and play his football. So, yeah, and I think at United the fans didn't mind him. So.
Nah, I think they thought it was alright. Yeah. But who would you take as? Go on.
Apparently you're a dick, Adam.
I'll take the Corey, because he's already, well, Nzonzi's played in the league as well, to be fair. But the Corey, which one's younger? Isn't the Corey younger? And he's looked good this season for Watford. He played well against us when he played. Like, he's a driving force in the midfield, and I think that's what we need. And Nzonzi, I'm not too certain. Both are good shouts though, to be fair. But I think I'll take the Corey.
I want to chuck Ndidi in that mix as well. But listen, bro, thank you very much for calling in.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Yes.
So Javert, what did someone say?
That you're a dick for not agreeing with that fact.
So I'm a dick for not agreeing with what this man had to say. So what? Okay, I don't want to listen to what he has to say. When you're hosting the show, you can listen to all these people that are talking rubbish. I don't have to. So shut up. I don't want to hear what he has to say. Leave me alone. I'm actually really annoyed. What an idiot. A man said, what, I should agree with every... Oh, please.
Hello, yes.
Please. If
Colonel Fox.
Eternal Fox.
Eternal Fox.
What is with these names? Yeah, bro. Hello, Eternal Fox.
Are you a Leicester fan forever?
Am I a Leicester fan?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a Leicester fan.
We're just trying to understand the name behind Eternal Fox.
Okay, that's not related to Leicester, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, they are the Foxes, but all right. Anyway, what do you think of the game?
What did I think of the game?
Yeah.
Bro, like, we played like really
You said we unlucky today. Is that what you putting it down to?
Yeah, bro. Like we were very unlucky with the.
Do me a favor. Sorry, I think it's people are struggling to hear you. Can you just speak up a little bit, please?
Okay, what I want to say is like Arsene like tried his best to pull up the squad because there are many of the players are injured right now.
Yep.
And it's very difficult because we're coping up with the Europa loss, and like that's the reason like we are not doing well, I think.
So you don't think we're doing well because we drew to Atletico in the week?
Yeah, that's what I think. Like the players are not giving their like best because.
But more than half of the players that played in that game didn't play today, so it's a whole different squad really. So it shouldn't.
Yeah, like I was very impressed with like Morapinos. Like he played really well. I'm super into him. But like I just don't like Robbie, bro. Like Robbie does not play like to the level, bro.
He doesn't play what, sorry?
To the level.
To the level.
To the level that's required of Arsenal. You're right, and a lot of fans agree, and that's why Lumos here was saying that he thinks he should go out on loan to like a Watford or Everton. Would you say is that or Everton? And we'll have to see if other people agree. But listen, thank you very much for calling in. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. You too. You too. Wow, calls are just coming. Whatever. I'm fuming. Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name and who do you support?
A lot of fans agree. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
What a fool.
Hello.
I'm on a call. Speak.
Hello. You like yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, it's me.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Jibolito, bro.
Okay, first of all, can you turn down whatever you're watching this thing on in the background, please?
Yeah, turn it off, man.
Beautiful. Second of all, what do you have to say about today's game?
Huh?
What do you have to say about today's game?
Yo, I think we played alright, man. To the last like 5-10 minutes. I think we defended well up to the last 5 minutes. And like if we had a good tactical coach like Simeone, I called him before. I told you I wanted Simeone. And the reason I want him is because man like Mavropanos, man like Holding, they would get a chance. Now it's the first game we see them playing together. But during the season, I wanted to see them maybe 2-3 matches and they get that chemistry. And then all of a sudden maybe they will knock out Mustafa, maybe they will knock out Koscielny. But this is what I want. Like I want a defensive coach. I want a guy that can see our defense and change it. And then maybe put on some youngsters and think like tactically, maybe they will work, you know?
Yeah. I hear that.
So this like the game today, we can't judge it like normally. There was a bunch of youngsters and tier guys, you know? It's not a top tier guys. Only Aubameyang is there. And only he is our top tier guy. So this game we have to judge it on like the players that are out there playing. And what I saw today, Maitland-Niles did well, Mavropanos did well, Holding did well. So there's a lot of potential in the team. I just want to see.
You mean Chambers? Sorry.
Under a new manager. Again.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I say you mean Chambers, not Holding.
No, Chambers. I mean Chambers.
Yeah.
No, I want to see Hogan too. I want to see like these other guys.
Yeah, definitely. I think they should be getting
under
chances.
a new management. Like try them out. Let's see them build that chemistry over 3 matches. Let's see, maybe they'll work. Because we know Koscielny and Mustafa is not working. We already know this partnership is not working for us. So let's try something new. Let's see if we can create a new partnership.
Well, I think
like he did with Sol Campbell and Colo Torres.
I think with this season coming up, you know, we've got a whole like new set of things to look forward to in terms of experiment with the squad, like a new manager coming with new ideas. So I think these guys will definitely be given a chance, or at least I hope they will be, because if they are, they should get that chance to show that they are, you know, of the quality to be playing in the team. We
don't even know if we could see them in a span of 3 games in a row. Then we would know, okay, these guys are not good enough. But when you see them in a one-off game like this, you don't even know if they are that good, if they have that quality. That's why I want to change Wenger, you know. It's like he's lost his confidence to try out something crazy or try out something that he thinks the fans will go against. He's like, okay, the fans.
I don't think that's the case at all.
Try something new, man.
I don't think that's the case.
Of like the fans turning against you, because most of the fans already has turned.
Nah, I'm telling you. I'll tell you right now for free. He's not worried about what other people think. He's just got his idea in his head, and that's what he wants to make work. So, trust me. One thing with Wenger, yeah, he's not looking and thinking, oh, if I do this, then they're gonna be upset. That doesn't come into play at all. He just does what he wants to do. So that's been the problem all the time.
I believed that before, but I don't believe that anymore. Today, I don't believe Wenger just thinks with his own mind. Before, I thought that, but I don't believe that anymore. People want to say he's arrogant and stuff like this. I don't see that arrogant guy. I don't see that confidence in Wenger. Even when I'm watching press conference, I don't see that confidence that he used to have before. You understand? That's why I mean, like, he's
I see what you're saying.
Trying new things and maybe thinking that he will get like he said, he don't want the fans to be divided. And me, as an Arsenal fan as well, I'm saddened by the way that Arsenal fans have divided themselves into Wenger in and Wenger out. It's not about this. It's about Arsenal Football Club. You know. So
that's true.
I hope, like now with the new manager, everyone gives him time. Even if you're Wenger in or Wenger out, just give the man time.
That's true.
I'm going to give him now 3 years. At least. The new manager, I want to give him 3 seasons at least to speak. Can he do something? Can he change something?
I don't know about 3. I'll say 2 for me.
Huh?
I'll say 2 for me. 2 is usually enough for to tell.
Yeah. No. 2 is too little. Right?
2 is not 2. In this day and age.
Don't count this first one. This first one we don't count, right? This first one we don't count, and then we see from the 2 next ones.
Nah, 2. A club of Arsenal stature, a club that's been in decline for such a long time, waiting 3 seasons to see anything I think that's too long. I think all our problems to bring us back to where we should be in terms of competing and being at the level. I think 2 seasons is enough to see, like, at the end of.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Do you think if we change our style of play, like we were known for a certain style of play, would you change our style of play to get a Premier League title or a Champions League title?
I would change the style of play as long as, like, the style of play is not conducive to being boring football or, like, uninspiring football.
Okay, say it's boring football, but at the end of it, we get a Premier League title or a Champions League title.
I can bear that for 2 seasons.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's all I want. I just want us to, like, win a big trophy and for once be the one side. Like back in the day when I was younger, I used to bust the schoolyard. Everybody that was on the side used to bust the discussion. But now it's like we're not even in the discussion. That's what is sad about it. So now I don't care about the way we play. I don't care about the way we win it. As long as we win it, as long as we win a big trophy, I don't care if it's defensively, if it's boring, if it's excitement. I don't care. As long as we win.
That's true. Thank you very much for calling in. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
So we have an exclusive video. We're going to preview a video that is going to be on UFF on the app about the atmosphere at the Emirates. People know that has been a bit of a touchy subject beforehand. So it's coming up. Watch it. Yep.
If I'm being honest, at the moment the atmosphere at the stadium has not improved.
The difference with the hybrid to the Emirates is that this stadium was really built more for corporate, I think.
Back in the day you used to have the terraces where you could stand up with your mates and be amongst your friends. Nowadays, sing a song, you're told to sit down.
It was so quiet.
Go to the Emirates Stadium today.
The atmosphere at the stadium needs help. Let's create 2 sections in this ground that their job is to sing, to get the place going.
Right, guys. Apparently, people in the comments are saying that I was rude. So should I apologise?
Do you want to apologise?
No,
will it be genuine?
I don't give a damn. 0203606315. I'm still emotionally underdeveloped, like you're saying, and I ain't gonna change. But yeah, let us know what you think about the game. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Javon, can we get something else to look on the screen instead of this fucking blue bird?
That means
something else on the screen, man. It's reminding me of our shit kit, man.
He wants you to change the picture.
Just change it.
Yeah. Let me go through the comments.
Let's see what the comments are saying.
Man said, "Stop crying. This is a game." All right.
But yeah, let us know what you think about it.
Hello.
Yeah, I forgot to cut off his stream now.
What's your name and who do you support?
Toby, and I support Arsenal.
Hello, Toby, mate. How do you feel about the game?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm not that happy because at the end of the day, we could have had three more minutes. That's all we need. 3 minutes, and we couldn't hold out.
I understand.
But what I will say is that I'm impressed with how well the young players did. I thought Robbie, he was on it today. Aubameyang, mate, where were you? Like, I literally, he had 20 touches in the second half or something.
Yeah,
not good enough.
Nah, not at all. But I think that's his game though. And I think not many people knew that before. I certainly didn't. He's definitely like a poacher. He's not someone that's gonna.
He doesn't take the ball and drive off.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't
in and around.
Create stuff. He's just there to literally be at the end of moves.
Yeah, he needs like a wave to happen, and then he's the one who finishes off. Like, because usually we have all this beautiful play, the ball gets to someone, and then it's been shanked or it's just hoofed over the top. Like it will be fucking. Aubameyang's the guy. You get the ball to him in the danger area. 1 out of 2 times, that's gonna be a goal. You see what I'm saying? So today, I don't think he got a lot of service. He had that chance in the first half. He headed the ball. He should have taken it down, I think. And if he takes it down, then he's got a lot more time to do what he normally does and just finish that there. But
I mean, what I will say about him is he needs players like Ozil around him to score. So it's not like he can't. Generally, he's not the sort of player that can create on his own. He needs someone to do it for him.
Yeah, you see, like,
which I think that's the difference between him and Lacazette. I think Lacazette could score whenever, even without Ozil.
No, I don't think that's the distinction between the two, because at the start of the season in a lot of games, Lacazette was having this exact same problem that Aubameyang had today, in terms of he might make the runs, he might be in good position, but then he's not getting the service to be brought into the game. And you see the game last week of West Ham, yeah? You see the way Aubameyang and him were bouncing off each other when they've got the right connection going, when there's the right balls being played, because there's more attackers on the pitch.
He definitely changed the game against West Ham when he came on. Got an assist as well.
So I think it's unfortunate today. I really wanted us to be able to go into this game with the right players to be able to take on United, and I think if we had our full squad, as you can see, and if they turned up, it definitely could have been a win for us. Even with this team, we should have won. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have been happy us getting a result like we did today, even with our first team, because for the majority of it, we were playing like pretty live football. Like if we just had a bit more quality in the final third,
do you know how many
we could have easily got another goal.
Do you know how many times we've had games? It seems to always be against United as well. Like, we get chance, and never put them away. Like, for as long as I can remember, when we go to Old Trafford, it's been rare at times. That's why, like, games like the FA Cup, when we knocked them out at Old Trafford, like, those games stand out so much because they're so rare to get a win at Old Trafford. And today, man, even a point, I would have been happy with a point today based on the performance, but to lose it in the last minutes like that, man, it's frustrating.
Especially to Fellaini, and it was a dead goal. Both of their goals were.
There was 3 men on him. There was 3 men on Fellaini.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tank. Let's be honest. I mean, and he always seems to score in the big games. He does.
Listen, bro. Thank you very much for calling in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, guys, this is the end of the show. It's been real. Thank you very much for all the people that have been trying to call in. We understand there's loads of people that have been trying to call in, but obviously Javon is only one man and he's only got so many hands because he's doing a lot of jobs. So pick up Javon. Well done him.
Make sure you follow and subscribe Arsenal Fan TV and ULT Football Fan on Instagram and Twitter. So all social media, go look for ULT Football Fan, Arsenal Fan TV myself, Loomis7. It's out your socials as well, man. As well.
The Fifth Official.
The Fifth Official.
At TFO Show on Twitter. So, follow there and like on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Terry will be back, I think, next week. This week. He's coming back soon anyway. So for that guy that's...
Me and Terry's having a great time in America right now.
I know he is. Yeah. I know he bloody is. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
If I'm being honest, at the moment the atmosphere at the stadium has not improved.
The difference with the hybrid to the Emirates is that this stadium was really built more for corporate, I think.
Back in the day you used to have the terraces where you could stand up with your mates and be amongst your friends. Nowadays, sing a song, you're told to sit down.
It was so quiet.
According to the Emirates Stadium today.
The atmosphere at the stadium needs help. Let's create 2 sections in this ground that their job is to sing, to get the, to get the place going.